Hey guys, Mike from Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we cover the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Momodora Reverie under the Moonlight, so let's get into it. So this game follows the story of a priestess, and she is out there trying to rid the land of an evil curse, and the queen has cursed the land, and it's really her job to go through and again try and save the land from this evil curse. And so the gameplay itself is basically kind of like a quirky, dark Metroidvania game. And so, you know, the game itself is a lot of fun. It's reminiscent of like an old Castlevania type game. But again, it's very challenging. And I think a lot of it has to do with the platforming. So as you're jumping around, the landings on platforms, it's kind of almost like you're landing on like iciness. So you kind of slide around a little bit. So it's kind of hard to time the landings. And, you know, another thing with this game as well is that it does have instant death spike kills. And, you know, it's been a long time really since I've played games like that, except for, you know, maybe just mainly platforming games or, you know, old school Mega Man games or something like that. So it was kind of, it felt a little bit out of place or a little bit frustrating as I was playing this game to just have that instant death, where again, this is a game where you get different power-ups to improve your character, you know, you increase your life bar. And so with that, it kind of felt like it was out of place to have that instant death. Like it might have just been like a damage trap. But again, it kind of also plays into the dark tone of the game, and it's kind of almost Dark Souls-ish, if you want to say, because instead of getting like an unlimited supply of items or dropping health pickups from enemies when you kill them, basically you have a set stock of items. You obviously get more as you play, but there'll be things that like refill your health when you use them. You get different other items that you can equip that kind of have passive abilities. And so there's really just kind of two main attacks, right? So you've got your leaf, you know, that you use as an attack, you know, doing that, and then there's also a bow and arrow that you can use and power up and kind of charge to do like a long distance shot. And so as you're playing, you're going to defeat a lot of enemies, get money, and then you can use that to buy other items and power-ups as well. And so again, it's kind of more leaning towards like an older school Castlevania Metroid type game, with a little bit of the newer type of games where you can get that increased life bar and power-ups as you play. And so the boss fights, they're really challenging, and I really like that aspect of the game. You really had to think and kind of memorize the patterns to learn how to beat some of the bosses, and then they're kind of quirky and fun too as you're playing through them as well. Another cool thing about the game is it does have multiple endings depending on what you do in the game, so that's kind of cool. And if you do get the bad ending, you do have that save right before the end of the game, so you can basically go back and fix what you needed to fix or get the items that you needed to get in order to unlock that good ending. So that's kind of cool as well, to have that. And there's also different difficulty modes, and then the harder you make it, you'll have kind of more enemies on screen in the different areas as you play. Now, you know, the game itself is not super long, so, you know, I recommend it. I think it's a lot of fun. The story, like I said, it's pretty short. It's not a super long game. So if you're going to pick this up, I think I would recommend getting it maybe on Game Pass. I know it's on there right now, where you could get that basically included with it. But you could also pick it up on discount. I think that might be a good option. But, you know, again, it's probably a discounted game to begin with because it's not super long and it's an indie game. But again, if you're looking for that Metroidvania fix, I think it's worth adding to your nerd library and playing through this game. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have played this game, if you like this game, if you like the kind of quirky, dark concept of the game as well. Let me know in the comments below. But again, guys, smash that like button if you like this video, and be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out here. And if you'd like to help us support the channel, pick up videos, get early access, and more, consider becoming a patron of ours at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Patreon. And if you'd like to plug into our live streams and Let's Plays we do for the channel here as well, you can follow us over on Twitch at nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. Again, that's nerdproblemsgaming.com/Twitch. But once again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. and we'll talk to you more soon.